Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy has been named on the Sunday Times rich list for the very first time. The club has been valued at £1.268 billion. Spurs are tracking a Feyenoord super kid. Willian has stated that he has not spoken to Jose Mourinho at all, and Hugo Lloris is in favour of playing behind closed doors if it saves the game. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Sunday the 17th of May. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours, all of the reports from the last 24 hours. So first up, a report out from the Daily Mail this evening, and the heading states Daniel Levy named on rich list for the first time with huge wealth of £329 million, and Tottenham chief was the highest paid Premier League executive last year. The article then goes on to read, Daniel Levy has been named on the Sunday Times Rich List 2020 with the Tottenham chairman worth £329 million. Renowned for his financial prudence and negotiating skills, Levy is a new entry on the list in 398th spot. The 58-year-old ranked as the highest paid Premier League executive last year, earning a £4 million salary and pocketing a £3 million bonus for overseeing the construction and the opening of Spurs' new stadium. The article then says, nevertheless, owner Joe Lloris remains the wealthiest man at the club. His £3.99 billion fortune places him 34th on that list. Vice President David Pearl is next on the list in 269th and is worth £500 million. Lloris and Levy were previous partners in the property development business and brought the club together back in 2001. Now their company ENIC owns 85.55% of the North London club. Spurs have been valued at £1.268 billion. So this weekend saw the Bundesliga come back in action. Did you watch any of the Bundesliga action yesterday, Saturday afternoon? What did you make of it? The empty stadiums, the substitutes sitting 2 metres apart on the substitutes benches. It just seemed very, very weird. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, how you felt about seeing that in that way. A report out today from the Daily Mirror, and it's stating that the Premier League clubs will carry out thousands of tests this week as they take the first steps towards Project Restart. The report from the Daily Mirror then goes on to read, players will undertake strict training protocols that will see them all tested at least twice a week, with the first test rolled out this weekend. Premier League bosses will hold another meeting with the 20 clubs on Monday, which is tomorrow, and will vote through a move to return to the first phase of training this week. Most clubs are expected to go back to training properly on Tuesday. Players will be given the chance to opt out, but the Daily Mirror Sport understands the vast majority want to return. Every player will have to take a test before going back. The results are expected to be delivered within 48 hours, and they will be monitored regularly in the first phase, with tests done twice a week. The report then states that the Premier League will be funding the £4 million exercise with all of the testing going on. They are using testing equipment from Hong Kong. The report then goes on to say that several players have spoken out against returning to games, with Troy Deeney, Danny Rose, Willian and Aaron Cresswell all voicing concerns, and some clubs are bracing themselves for 2 or 3 players not turning up to training. Now let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you were a Premier League player, how would you feel at the moment about returning to training and indeed playing Premier League games in June? The 20 Premier League clubs and the Premier League will need to act pretty quickly, because the report then goes on to say there could be another Premier League meeting later this week as they step up preparations to return, as UEFA wanted all leagues to show their plans or framework by the 25th of May. That's only 8 days away. A transfer rumour here from the Football Insider, and they are stating that Tottenham, Arsenal and Chelsea are after 16-year-old wonder kid Lamar Bogard from Feyenoord. It has been stated that the Feyenoord midfielder has been a regular for the under-17 side this season, scoring twice and getting 4 assists. At 16 years old, he has worked his way up the ranks both at the Dutch club and on the international stage. A report out today from TalkSport, and they are stating that Chelsea winger Willian has dismissed claims that he has held secret talks with Tottenham manager Jose Mourinho over a move to Tottenham. The Blue Stars' contract at Stamford Bridge is set to expire at the end of this season, with negotiations stalling as the Brazilian international holds out for a 3-year extension, something Chelsea are refusing to offer. In the article, Willian is quoted in saying, "I haven't had any contact with Jose Mourinho recently. Over here, when you enter the country from abroad, you have to spend a period in isolation. Even now, I still haven't left my house once. So when I saw that story about meeting Jose, it took me completely by surprise." Willian then went on to say, "I haven't even spoke to him on the phone, and I haven't met with him either because I haven't been out. So quite honestly, this story isn't true. Obviously, I've got a good relationship with him, and sometimes we exchange messages, but recently there has been nothing like that." Reports out today in the French media, they have been talking to Tottenham and France captain Hugo Lloris about playing behind closed doors. They have stated that Hugo Lloris is in favour playing without the fans for a long time if it helps save soccer. He is quoted in saying, "It's important that soccer restarts for today and tomorrow. If we have to play behind closed doors for a period of time in order to save soccer, then we have to." Please do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, how you're going to feel by watching Tottenham behind closed doors in June. If it happens and the 9 Premier League games do go ahead, Tottenham play behind closed doors. If you are a regular at home matches or indeed a regular at both home and away games, how are you going to feel by missing these matches? Tottenham defender Danny Rose, who of course is on loan at Newcastle until the end of the 2019-2020 season. He was discussing on an Instagram video last week, stating that he wasn't at all happy about the Premier League coming back. Newcastle United manager Steve Bruce has been talking to NBC Sports all about Danny Rose's comments and said, "Danny Rose has made a few comments the other day and I'm sure he could have chosen his words more differently, but he has been the most generous player in England and for what he's done behind the scenes to try and help the NHS, buy pizzas for everybody, and he has also given away lots and lots of money to help a lot of people. He's obviously finding it difficult, but everybody's personal circumstances will come into the debate. We will have to look at those things." Lots of reports out yet again about Tottenham Hotspur defender Juan Foyth possibly leaving Spurs this summer. It was reported last week from the Spanish media that Barcelona were interested in Juan Foyth. It was then reported by the Football Insider that Leeds United are looking at Juan Foyth, and it has now been reported today from the Italian press that Sampdoria are now looking at Juan Foyth. Now, please do let me know in the comments section below, will you be sorry to see Juan Foyth go? As I said at the start of the video, today is the 17th of May, and on this day in 1972, 48 years ago today, Tottenham won the UEFA Cup against Wolverhampton Wanderers. We beat them 2-1 in the first leg. We then drew 1-1 at White Hart Lane in the second leg with an Alan Mullery goal. Our team consisted of Pat Jennings, Joe Kinnear, Cyril Knowles, Alan Mullery as captain, Mike England, Phil Bill, Alan Gilzine, Steve Perryman, Martin Shivers, Martin Peters and Ralph Coates. If you are old enough to remember that game, please do let me know your memories in the comments section below. Just before I go, I would just like to wish Spurs fan Paul a very, very happy birthday. He celebrates his 39th birthday today. You can just see him now with lots of beer. I'm sure that is exactly what he will be doing tonight. So, Paul, have a pint on me. Thank you for all of the good times and thanks for all of the laughs watching Tottenham Hotspur. So, happy birthday to you. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't subscribe to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. We are very close now to 35,500 subscribers. So thank you very much to everybody who watches this channel on a regular basis. Stay safe and well, and don't forget to put all of your thoughts and comments on everything that I've spoken about in today's video. I'll see you tomorrow for some more Tottenham news. Come on, you Spurs. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you like the shirt I've been wearing in today's video, you can order one of these shirts and many, many more from toffs.com. You can also get in touch with them by email. It is enquiries@toffs.com. All of the links are in the description box below this video. They have an absolutely superb range of retro Tottenham shirts, so don't miss out.